Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York going up against Las Vegas. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Paul Skeens.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And now it's Juan Soto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Ball 1, no strikes. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Going, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Here's the third baseman. Cal Ripken Jr. Just missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Denver, and on the mound in this one, Nate Pearson. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Brian Roberts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. One up, one down. Hank Aaron now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball two.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Kurtz makes the play. Two down. Two down, base is empty. And now Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 strikes.
Judge waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2. One more interesting thing about the hammer. If you subtracted all of his 755. Moncada tossed to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and there's one down. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. That misses. Ball 1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Zach Geloff will hit next.
The designated hitter, Zach
Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. Snap throw.
0-1.
Geloff off of first with 2 away. That one in triple digits.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Oh! Big Dog's got to eat. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So here's Robert now. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikes. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Skeens back to work. And there's a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
High fly ball out towards left field. Carter makes the grab. 1 away. Juan Soto now. 0 for 1 so far.
Juan Soto.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here is Moncada. That misses off the outside edge. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Robert makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and here is Xander Bogaerts. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Man,
0-1.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Off the plate, ball
one to Bogaerts. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. Kyle Higashioka, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Now 2 out. Hank Aaron now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Out towards right center field. Soto really on his horse for it. And makes the grab. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. Ground ball up the middle. And that squirts through. Here's the third baseman, Cal Ripken Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive, Roberts. Off balance feet, there's 1. And they turn the double play. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1.
Carlos Beltran.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now pick number 99, Aaron Judge. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering upstairs. And a ground ball to first. Kurtz takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. That ball misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dominguez on the move towards the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Chases in the dirt, slider there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Next is the designated hitter, Zach Geloff. In there at the knees. Strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Grounded out his first time up. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
There's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Luis Robert now. That one at triple digits.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Evan Carter digs in now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Bogarts now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he chases that one. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Skeens back to work. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swung on, belted. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 3-2. Here's one. Soto.
Now pitching, Matt Raw.
That's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is Yoan Moncada, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is down low, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two outs. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ryan Roberts. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Now pitching, Aaron Plummer.
Runner edges away at second. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner!
Save!
No!
And a count 1-2.
Two balls.
Pitch out, but no action. And they tag him out. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And a nice. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Cal Ripken Jr. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
This one in the air right field. Aaron gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Carlos Beltran will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a run. It's 4-2. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul out of play. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball down the left field line. And that drops foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Well struck left field. Robert hustling after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Bottom of the 7th, Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
The first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
And ball 1.
Out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it stays fair. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Inside, and the count is 3-1. Tying run at the plate. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
So digging in, Evan Carter. That one not close. And that is ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
1-1.
That one is upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
Robert on the go. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swings through it, and that's a strike. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And here is Nick Kurtz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now pitching, Adrian Morejon.
Just
Nope,
missed. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs. Now one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ellie falls victim to the carry. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Morejon, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 8th. Here comes X to the plate.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-3. And that is out of play. Next pitch inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's
Ball
downstairs 2. And outside.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Brian Roberts getting ready to hit. That one inside. Ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one missing inside. This one smashed down the right field line. And there's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Hank Aaron. And that one is inside ball one. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Two balls.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And a slider misses down and away. Runner breaks for third. And that's ripped for a base hit. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 6-4.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. That's inside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And it is 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, he can stay with it.
Kershaw fires. Soto really on his horse for it. 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Count is 3-2.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So bases all loaded up. And now here's big center fielder Luis Robert. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit, likely will score 2. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
No, foul ball.
So they're all loaded up. Line drive, that's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's a 2-run single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this.
Runners on the move.
That's a
pitch outside. here in Denver. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Morahone back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Now the third baseman, Cal Ripken Jr. For 3 in this one.
Now pitching, John Donaldson.
Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0. That's ball 2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch way upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips the corner.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.